What's going on, guys? I'm Mighty back again with the weekly Rust skins videos, and today we do have some Trust and Rust stuff in the limited Rust item store, but they are not going to be marketable or tradable, so the item will be permanently bound to your Steam account. So just keep that in mind as well, which means you can't invest in any of the Trust and Rust items. So if you're planning on going to the Rust item store and picking up any of these, because some of the skins actually do look sick, just keep in mind that you can't actually get rid of them off of your Steam account unless you sell your Steam account, which is actually against Steam TOS. So let's have a very quick look at the Trust and Rust stuff. So the Trust and Rust Travel Thompson does have a unique cutout in its iron sights, but I'm pretty sure it doesn't have any glow and no glowing iron sights, which some people have speculated about. You guys will be seeing it in game, but it's $11.55, so overall it's an expensive play skin. It is a pay-to-win Thompson skin, and there hasn't been any other pay-to-win iron sight Thompson skins from my memory. Maybe the Blackout Thompson might have some cutout back sights, possibly, but besides that I think that's it. Just probably look that one up for yourself. I think the Blackout Tommy does have a cutout though. Then we've got the Trust and Rust Time Travel AR going for $15.40. This might have some cutout as well. I can only see one picture on the Rust store, but I'll nod with my Rust character or like shake my Rust character's gun from side to side if it does or doesn't have a unique cutout. But overall it looks like it's a pretty fugly looking AK skin just from the picture, and yes, my dog did just sneeze in the background. So that's $15.40, very expensive for an AK skin, especially one that you can't actually sell, so wouldn't cop. Trust and Rust Clone Metal Door looks awesome. Glow in the dark sheet metal door skin going for $7.70. Quite expensive, but honestly I think it's one of the more unique looking sheet metal door skins we've had in a very long time, so I think it's pretty sick. The Trust and Rust Clone large box going for $7.70 does also glow, but unfortunately it only glows like the liquid out of the sides and also the hands on the top of it. The hands on the top do look sick, but if you're going to have this as one of your top boxes or something like that in your loot room, then you're not really going to be able to see that. So I think that this probably isn't a cop personally. $7.70 is what this Trust and Rust Clone large box is going for as well. So personally not going to cop that one. Let's get started with the actual limited store items that you can sell. And we'll get started with the clothing with the Abyss Road Sign gloves going for $3.05. The Abyss set has been quite successful, but $3.05 for the Abyss Road Sign gloves is quite an expensive starting price point, so I'd recommend trying to get the Abyss Road Sign gloves off of the community market with a buy order to maximize your potential profits. But overall, I do think that they can go up in price. Black gloves are pretty sought after, and also they're actually pretty cool looking glove skins, so I think they'll pair quite easily with other skin sets. Moving over to the Cursed Hide Pants and Cursed Hide Poncho. Don't know what the Cursed Hide Poncho and Cursed Hide bandana are going for on the community market because I haven't checked, but if they're performing well, then you should probably pick up the Cursed Hide shirt and pants. But either way, even if they're not performing well, I'd still recommend getting both of these because you don't get hide pants or shirts very often at all in the Rust item store. The demand isn't really that high, but for darker skins that are like tier 0, then you kind of want to cop them because they're more pay to win. You're going to be able to conceal yourself a little bit better and they're a bit better overall. So $1.55 is what they're both going for. Overall, I will recommend investing in them, and I do think they will go up in price. Alrighty, moving over to the weapons and tools, we have the Pixel Decay Hatchet and Pickaxe, both metal tools going for $1.55 each. If these are Chameleon, which I can't quite tell from the screenshots, if they're Chameleon and they change color as you look around, then I probably will recommend investing in them, at least just the metal hatchet. Probably not the pickaxe because we already have the Jackie and the salvaged ice pick, and they're both just a million times better than the metal pickaxe. But if the hatchet is Chameleon, then I think it will actually have like a bit of demand. But if it is just like the set colors and the screenshots are being deceiving, then I probably won't cop it. But this could potentially be the start of like the more Chameleon colored sets, continuing on from the actual Chameleon set itself. So that'll be pretty awesome if that is the case. But $1.55 is what these are both going for. So if they do have like that chameleon effect and they do change color with the light and stuff like that, I will recommend investing in them. But overall, pickaxes don't have a very high demand because of the salvage ice picks and the jackhammers because they're just so much better. Moving over to the weapons, we have the Royal M249 going for $4.60, more expensive than the standard store price, and it's for an M249 skin. It does look sick, but not many people get the M249 in Rust because it is like a heli only kind of thing, or Bradley. And there's a lot of Rust players that aren't going to be taking Heli or Bradley. So $4.60 is what it's going for, already more expensive. And there's also like a lot more colorful M249 skins on the community market. So I just don't think the demand's really going to be there for the Royal M249. So for that reason, I'm not going to recommend investing the Royal M249 off of the Rust store for this week. All right, is that okay? Now we've just got the deployables. So we'll look at the Cozy Wooden Door. Congratulations. Skin Creator did post this in the Discord recently. So the Cozy Wooden Door does actually look really good with the default skin of wood in the game, and it's only $1.55, so it is nice to see a door skin that isn't glowing or doesn't have a window, because we always are getting pay-to-win skins, but at the same time, pay-to-win skins is where the money's at, and it's also where the demand is at for skins. I do think this is a unique-looking wooden door skin, and it does fit Rust quite well with the aesthetic, but overall, I don't think it's really going to have demand. Also, it's a wooden door skin. You pump through wooden doors so quick in the actual white, because you want to try and get that sheet metal door up as soon as possible. So $1.55, it is center store price, so it's a good price for the wooden door skin, definitely. But I don't think it's really going to have that much demand. As a long-term investment, I think you can probably make a bit of money off of it, but I don't think it's going to be a worthwhile investment, really, unless you want to pick it up as a play skin. Then in that case, I don't think you'll be losing money if you do buy the Cozy Wooden Door. But overall, I'm not going to recommend investing in the Cozy Wooden Door off the Rust store, because it's only going to make you a little bit of money over a long period of time. So there is better things to invest your money in my opinion. Moving over to the final skin of the week, we have the Pirate Garage Door going for $3.85, and this is another glowing deployable. I'm pretty sure we just had the Pirate boxes. And I think this glow is better and overall covers a lot more of the actual garage door itself, so it's a lot easier to see it. I actually do like the aesthetic of this. $3.85 though. It is standard store price for glowing deployables, but these days pretty much every deployable is a glowing deployable, so they may as well just make a new standard store price and start reducing the price of the glowing skins, in my opinion. But look, overall, Pirate Garage Door, it can make you money. It does have a bit of demand behind it because the Pirate set is still continuing. But it is a pretty niche theme, and not everyone, that's my dog's ears, not everyone really wants to be rocking some pirate themed stuff like Captain Looks does. So $3.85 is an expensive price point. I'd recommend getting this off the community market with a buy order to maximize your potential profits if you do plan on investing in the Pirate Garage Door off of the Rust store. But overall, I don't really think you're going to be making that much money off of the Rust store if you pick it up. So I would definitely try and get it off the community market with a buy order. But that is what the Rust store is looking for, for this week, guys. Clearly, there's not that much demand because the only limited stores sellable skin / marketable that's actually on the entire top sellers page is the Pirate Garage Door, and everything else is DLC or the Trust and Rust skins that you can't actually buy or sell or trade. So yeah, not really that much demand for this Rust store this week. But I hope you guys have enjoyed this video, and remember, have a skits one.